The TDP 45 is a CO2 repeater made by Umarex. I got mine for $30 and spare mags for this gun are $10. The airgun weighs 15.7 ounces with CO2 inside. The gun is all plastic and is not a replica of any gun that I know of, so I would not call this gun an at-home trainer. For all specifications I talk about in this review, see the video's description to see a Google sheet of this gun specs and all other gun specs I have reviewed as part of Gabby's Airguns. You'll see guns from Season 1 and Season 2. Before I continue with the rest of this review, subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to see next week's review of a Umarex made, Colt branded M45 CQB-P. This is a 1911 variant that was designed for the Marine Corps. I don't know if it is still used by the Marine Corps. Tell us down in the comments below. A few weeks ago, I also reviewed another 1911 variant called the STI Duty 1, and if you want to know which one is better, see next week's review. The TDP 45 uses the 20-round metal universal magazine. I'm eventually going to do an episode on that magazine and click on the gray card in the corner once it's made. The universal magazine is great and relatively cheap. I like the metal version more than the plastic version because I would say it's more durable, but both are pretty good. This gun has non-adjustable sights with white dots. The sights are fine, and the white dots were a great addition. This gun has one safety located on the starboard side, and the magazine eject is on the port side. On the penetration test, the gun was able to get through 51 sheets of 20-pound paper at 12 feet. I recommend looking at this number in comparison to other air guns, so check out the Google sheet in the description. 51 sheets is higher than average when it comes to repeaters. For the grouping test, I shot at 12 targets at 12 feet, making 3 shots per target. I measured the distance between the two farthest shots, and then took the average of all 12 targets. I was able to get an average grouping of 1.1 inches, which is, it's average for all the repeaters. Maybe slightly below average. This gun has a heavy trigger pull at 7 pounds 2 ounces. The trigger is heavy from when you start pulling it till the very end. On last week's review, I talked about the BR-45 made by Bear River, and the trigger on that gun was 7 pounds 6 ounces, so an extra 4 ounces, but it felt so much better than the TDP 45s. It's almost a night and day difference. The gun's subpar accuracy and very heavy trigger pull make it unusable in the chicken house. There are so many better guns at a similar price point. Just ask me in the comments and I'll tell you. Also, when you grab this gun, it's very narrow and tall, and honestly, it's slightly painful to shoot it, especially with the heavy trigger. It doesn't feel good. This gun is not Gabby approved. Click on the right to see next week's review of a Umarex M45. Click on the left to see my last review of a BR-45. To see all my other gun reviews, see this video's description for a list. If you want to see the best gun I've reviewed for Gabby's Airguns Season 2, click on the other link on the screen. Anyways, see y'all later.